What's up, everybody? Welcome to HeadKick Audio, episode number 52. Alright, let's go ahead and get the intros out of the way, right? Bang, bang, bang. Alright, so in the intro, you're hearing Cutthroat Gorgeous on the audio side, and on the video side, you're hearing the boys and By the Gods, okay? Outro, it's always By the Gods. Okay, so check this out. I'm doing the video today, so it's going to be up Monday, right? And then the Flick interview, that's going to be up Monday. These things are going to be up. If this shit isn't up on Monday, I swear I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. Because you know what? This show deserves consistency, and I've been anything but. Okay? So, trust me, there's a whole lot of shit going on, but still, I can fucking make this shit work, god damn it! So, the boys in Cutthroat, as of right now, our governor hasn't shut down our city again, or our state again, sorry. So, we're not on quarantine just yet, but I have a feeling it's coming. So, as it stands right now, the release for Cutthroat's next album, The Past, is still, supposed to happen. So, we'll see how that fucking goes. It's July 18th, the drummer's birthday. Shout out to Chaotic JGD. Why don't you go give him a follow right boop, there. Okay? We'll see if that works out. And then, of course, check out the bands right here. I got their tags on the front because I'm going to try and get back to that as well. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and dive right into the show, shall we? Now that we got all that bullshit out of the way. Come on, man. We're running out of time already. Alright, so UFC put on a fight card. Hey, computer, play along. The UFC put together a fight night headlined by Dustin Diamond Poirier and Dan the Hangman Hooker. And by golly, it was damn near fight of the year. I mean, it's right fucking up there. Somebody can, put up the, you gotta choose between Zhang and Jacek. And goddamn, if it, that's pretty fucking close. I think I'd give Joanna and Wei Li the edge in that fight just because, goddamn, I have to watch them back to back. So, Fluffy, I'm gonna do that. That was a great suggestion. So, let's see here. No. Are you kidding me? This is supposed to be... Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and start from the bottom to the top. Okay, my picks did... I fucking may have fitty. I don't even remember. But Yusuf Zalal took a unanimous decision over Jordan Griffin. Now, Yusuf Zalal is only 23. Okay? The dude is very well-rounded. I like the guy. You know what I mean? I think I picked Jordan Griffin maybe to win this one. I don't remember the picks. Gods would have to help me out with that one. But Yusuf Zalal takes away a unanimous decision there. Good fight. Kay Hansen getting it done over Jinyu Frey. Frey? I don't know. Anyway, she gets the armbar in round number 3. Pick number 3, my lord. Pick number 3. Right? Kay Hansen, can't say enough about the chick. Super talented. Big up and comer. Somebody actually made a whole fucking shit ton of money. I don't know if y'all fucking saw that shit on social media, but somebody fucking put a huge bet, I think like 20 grand on Kay Hansen, and ended up walking away with like 37 or something like that. So, that's some fucking cool shit. But that is also some supreme belief in Kay Hansen, which I think I picked her to win. I don't remember the picks. They're really fucking... I don't know. Anyway, making her UFC debut, so is Jinyu Frey. Jinyu Frey, a former Invicta atomweight champion, I believe, and Kay Hansen, just a strawweight contender. New blood in these divisions, which is great. I don't think it's too early for Kay Hansen. I mean, obviously, she just took out a former Invicta champ. But I'm really excited to see how her career blossoms from here. The UFC's probably going to take a pretty good run at her. So she just needs to, tread lightly on her career path because, it could flop. Tanner Boser defeats Felipe Lins via knockout. Round 1. Literally, like halfway into the fucking round. Just boom! And he even hit him with some fucking boom, boom. Why are my things up? Don't do this to me. Anyway, the boom! He hit him with 2 fucking hammer fists, like back hammer fists. You know those shits gotta hurt. It doesn't matter, Lins didn't feel him because he was unconscious. But it was a fucking excellent knockout from Tanner Boser. And you think, like, at least I would, that Felipe Lins being, you know, the more experienced fighter, I mean, he fucking won the PFL thing over there a couple years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? No, not discounting the PFL, mind you, because I love the PFL. But I just figured tactically he would, you know, edge out a decision here. No, Tanner Boser said, fuck you, Steve. I don't care what your plans are, buddy, because mine are to knock this fucking guy out. And he did. It's cool. It's cool. I congratulated him. I really did. On the interwebs. Conor Worthy, now check this out. He was on his way to losing this fight. In my opinion. He was on his way to losing this fight. Luis Pena using pretty decent grappling. You know, using his length, man, because the guy's pretty fucking long, even for the lightweight division. Check this out. Jimmy Manuwa, a former UFC light heavyweight contender, right? He actually pointed out that Luis Pena, a lightweight, is taller than him. That shit's funny. That shit's funny. But, okay, so Conor Worthy's on the way to losing this fight, and then out of fucking nowhere, he pulls out a fucking choke, and, you know, fucking Violent Bob Ross had no choice. He had to fucking tap. He was even, you know, defending the choke in the right way. It could not happen, bruv. It could not happen. Conor Worthy, the Death Star, he was not about it, bro. He was not, he put everything into that choke. And then another fucking, holy shit, where'd that come from, right? Julian Erosa. His 3rd fucking stint of the UFC, right? He's only like fucking 1-4 over 2 stints. So they bring him back for a 3rd. He's fighting Sean Woodson on short notice. They got a catchweight bout because of, you know, it's short notice. So Julian Erosa's probably, you know, fucking rolling off the couch at this point. Okay, a lot of fucking late notice fucking fights in this card, by the way. We'll get to another one here in a second. But Julian Erosa fucking rolls off the couch, you know, gets a couple day training camp, and goes in to fight, you know, this guy that everybody's fucking, you know, so hyped about, the Sean Woodson guy. His striking is so good, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, this guy's striking is really fucking good, right? And he's really, really, really tall for the heavyweight division. No, that's his head. Featherweight division. I mean, these guys weighed in 149, 150 pounds, somewhere in there, so they weren't exactly featherweights, but again, short notice, yada yada. But Sean Woodson is a guy that everybody's fucking super hyped about. And, you know, I was just like, well, shit. You know, Julian Erosa's kind of taking this fight on short notice. Who knows, you know, how in shape he was. And the dude was in shape. The dude took fucking, I don't even know how many fucking punches. I was just like, damn, Sean Woodson might put this guy out, right? Julian Erosa's chin fucking held up. And guess what? In the fucking 3rd round, sunk in a fucking darts choke, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was cool. I don't even know. I fucking sound like my fucking high school math teacher. It's cool. It's cool. Whoa. Math is cool. Shout out to Mr. Baker. Alright, Takashi Sato versus Jason Witt. Jason Witt literally took this fight on like 3 days notice, jumped on a fucking plane, got his shit done, fucking, you know, showed up in the fucking cage. The Vanilla Gorilla, Chase Sherman had some choice words for that fool. And of course, you know, different weight divisions. He's just saying, hey, that's my nickname, why I yada. You know what I mean? Not like, it's not a real beef, calm down. But yeah. So Jason Witt did everything in his fucking power to make it to the fight, and he does. On short notice. Saves this fucking fight, right? And Sato fucking just knocks him out in 48 seconds, bro. 48 seconds. I thought Witt was going to be able to use some wrestling and get this down to the ground and maybe, like, you know, just wrestle fuck the guy into a unanimous decision. Nope. Takashi Sato had other plans, and he obviously had to go somewhere. 48 seconds. Brennan Allen, all in over Kyle Dawkins, getting a unanimous decision win. 30-27 I'm not so sure about, but definitely a 29-28 on this guy's scorecard, right? It was a great fight. You have the CFFC champ, I believe, and the former LFA champ. So both guys champs coming from their respective organizations and fighting like goddamn animals, man. These guys are fucking... This is talent. That was a talent-filled fight. You had, you know, a striking battle on the feet and then a grappling war on the ground. I mean, guys were fucking throwing elbows and fucking breaking faces in 3 fucking spots. I mean, this was a tough, gritty, well-rounded, fucking awesome fight. I loved it. Brendan Allen walked away with the unanimous decision, which I believe that was my pick. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know. Anyway, so I picked that one right. Maurice Green defeated John Vellante. Okay, via arm triangle smothering in round 3. Now, John Vellante moving up to heavyweight. Former light heavyweight Maurice Green, probably one of the biggest dudes in the heavyweight division. Green gets it done there. And actually, Tanner Boser called out Green because apparently there was some, like a dust-up before the fights. Green was maybe getting a little bit of liquid courage and maybe popping off. I do not know. But that is what the picture was painted for me, okay? Green says, fuck it, we can run it. You know, when he was done crying, he was crying on television. I'm not saying he was crying, but like he was crying. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So Green defeats Jean Vellante. It wasn't, you know, I thought it would be a little bit more exciting on Jean's end. Dude's got power in both hands, as a matter of fact, and I was actually pretty excited to see him at heavyweight to weights. Mike Perry defeated Mickey Gall. Now, see, I fucked up. Now, I wasn't counting Perry out. Okay, hold up. I wasn't counting Perry out because of the corner, because of the training camp, because of anything. I simply thought Mickey Gall was going to be like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm taking it to the ground because that guy's going to knock me out. To his credit, Mickey Gall did not get knocked out. But to Perry's credit, what the fuck? Dude, you straight up out-grappled the grappler in a striker versus grappler matchup. Bro, what the fuck? That was cool. That was cool. Okay? Like, the next fight was the best fight, right? But seeing Mike Perry out-grapple Mickey Gall, I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I had no idea what to even say other than what the fuck, right? So, and really, like, that's a fight Perry should win. And I still pick Gall because I'm like, no, he's gonna fucking take Perry down. And he's just gonna fucking, whoop, he's gonna grab an arm, grab a neck, grab something. He's gonna fucking grab something because he don't want fucking Mike Perry to knock him out. Now, it was close a couple times. I really thought, you know, hey, if Perry just pours it on here, maybe he might fucking, you know, get Gall out of there. Gall's a tough dude. He hung in there. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get TKO'd. He got fucking hurt. He got wobbled, right? But he was also sticking Perry. So this wasn't all Perry, but I mean, it pretty much fucking was. You know what I mean? But hey, look, Gall's stand-up actually looked a lot better. But when you're fighting a guy who likes to plant his feet and throw bombs, it's not super difficult to have your striking look good. You know what I mean? But Gall's striking did look a lot better. He's really starting to, you know, kind of get things closer, but I still think the guy's more of a grappler than a striker. Anyway, just fucking, like, dude, Mike Perry, out of fucking nowhere. I was just like, damn. And then he's like, all them motherfuckers are counting me out. Yo. If you go back and you look at my tweet, I call myself out. Yeah, I fucked up. I fucking picked against you, Mike Perry. And it's not because, well, first of all, it's because I didn't know you could fucking grapple like that. But, I mean, like, think about it. This kid literally, like, is quote-unquote growing up in the UFC, right? I mean, come on. I think all but one of his fights has been in the UFC. Now, he hasn't been fighting fucking... This was, like, the first... No, I think he fought Diego Sanchez. Diego Sanchez is a fighter, man. Like, that's a... But, anyway. Okay, this was a real test for Gall. I think, you know, Mike Perry, I don't think he's a gatekeeper per se, but, I mean, if you could beat Mike Perry, hey, chances are, like, you could be great in the sport. Okay? If you can't beat Mike Perry, then I don't know. Except for Paul Felder. Paul Felder gets a pass. He took that fight on short notice, a weight class above his. So, Paul Felder gets a fucking pass. Because I like Paul Felder. And if you don't like Paul Felder, fucking fight me. Don't care. I like Paul Felder. Anyway, so Mike Perry getting a unanimous nod over Mickey Gall, 29-28 across the board. Okay, Dustin, the Diamond, one of these. Okay, he took it over to Dan Hangman Hooker, and he beat the Hooker. Not that way. He didn't beat a hooker. He didn't even beat the hooker. Is there a hooker that is like reigns supreme over the others? Like, is she just the baddest hooker? I don't know. But Dan Hooker, he beat Dan Hooker via unanimous decision. I had the first 2 rounds clearly for Hooker, and then I had the next 2 rounds after that, so rounds 3 and 4 for Poirier. Okay, and look, the first 2 rounds were clearly Hooker. The next 2 rounds, they weren't clearly Poirier, but the way I scored it, I gave him to Poirier, right? And then in the 5th round, I also scored that for Poirier. Hooker's rounds were more decisive, okay? They were more decisive. Not 10-8s, but more decisive. And then the last 3 rounds, I gave him to Poirier, okay? But they were closer than the first 2, right? So, I think the right call was made here, but fucking A, bro. If there's one thing that Hooker is good at, is putting on exciting fights. Whether he wins or loses, the dude is in exciting fights. Think about it. He had that fucking, that burner with Barbosa. He had that burner with Felder. He had that burner with fucking, Dustin Poirier. He had that, it wasn't really a burner. But anyway, like, this dude is in exciting fights. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, Dan Hooker's an exciting fighter. I mean, I just can't stress that enough. But Poirier, man, that veteran savvy. And I really think it's just, you know, the 5-round experience. Dustin Poirier's been there before, right? I mean, Hooker has too, but not against elite competition. Now, I'm not saying Paul Felder's not elite. I scored that fight for Paul Felder, by the way. This could very easily have been Paul Felder versus Dustin Poirier. And, I'd watch that fucking fight if Paul Felder said, hey, fuck retirement, I'll fight Dustin Poirier. I'm watching that. You know what I mean? But, look, I scored that fight for Paul Felder. So, you know what I mean? I forgot what I was fucking saying completely. I just started talking about Paul Felder. Like, almost since the Mike Perry fight, I've been talking about Paul Felder. It's kind of fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. But Dustin Poirier, back to him, right? So Dustin Poirier, like I said, he's fought the higher level competition, right? Fucking Paul Felder is elite. Goddamn. Goddamn is he elite. Anyway, he's got the better competition. I mean, look at his fucking resume. It speaks for itself, right? His only loss in his last, I think, 5 fights is against Khabib. Or Khabib. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Khabib is good. You know what I mean? Some people think Khabib is the greatest there ever was. I don't, but some people do. But the sheer violence of this main event, like I said, fight of the year. I don't know if I said that yet. I'm saying it now. Fight of the year candidate. Okay? Only one fight so far that was brought up to my attention by Fluffy was the Zhang Joanna fight, right? That's as close as you're going to get to fighting. Well, no, Shane Burgos and fucking Josh Emmett put on a pretty good one last week. Not close to this, though. This was better. That was appetizer. This is main course. This is the meat and potatoes. I'm fucking hungry. But, yeah. So, Poirier moves. Well, I don't know if he's going to move up, right? Hold on. Oh, I hope that comes in on the audio. Man, that feels so good. Hooker, I don't know what you do from here. I don't know what you do. I think there's a couple people sold on Poirier Ferguson. I'm saying the timetable's probably right. They both got to heal up because they were both just in fucking wars. And really, like, who else is there in like the top 5 for Dustin Poirier to fight? Dan Hooker, on the other hand, there are plenty of fights for Dan Hooker. Okay, plenty of fights. So it's kind of almost easier to book fighters when they lose, when they're that high up in the rankings, than it is for, fighters who win that are that high up, like Poirier, number 3, number 2, number 1. You know what I mean? Like, he only wants to fight up. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the bonuses, right? And also let it be noted that both guys were rushed to the hospital after the fights. Hooker on a gurney, Poirier, he was able to walk. So I think there is no debate. Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker was fight of the night. They each take home $50K. So that is what it's up. Okay, and then it turns out strawweight Kay Hansen, she took home a fight of the night, a fight bonus. So a performance bonus goes out to Kay Hansen and one to Julian Erosa for his Darce over Sean Woodson. So Hooker Poirier, Kay Hansen, and Julian Erosa taking home bonuses. That's dope. I like that. And some prelim fight too? Dang. That's like pretty rare. So let's look at the next week's schedule, or at least, the next fight, right? Oh, dope. So here we go. We have no UFC until the 11th, right? That's our big fucking pay-per-view over at Fight Island. But to keep you entertained, Invicta 40, Ducati versus Lima is coming up July 2nd. July 10th, LFA's got you covered. Yes, LFA's back, and I couldn't be more excited with 4 title fights next month. 4 title fights in 4 weeks. Stoked. Yo, Sam fucking Hughes versus Vanessa Demopoulos. Love that fight. Anyway, that's coming up later this month. Gonzalez versus Childers. Okay, and then KSW. Apparently they're going to be putting on a card. I don't really follow KSW too much, so. And then, like I said, so we might be pretty light on some shows here coming up in the next 2 weeks, but we'll make some shit work. I mean, we've got plenty of shit to talk about. So Poirier Poirier Hooker is in the books. Episode 52 is in the books. So again, check out the bands that's... Oh, you know what? I forgot to talk about HKA. I'm helping him out. So he's got some gloves that he sent into a buddy of mine. So if you guys want to purchase some gloves, like fucking get at me. I can hook you up, or you know, you can order through me, or however you guys want to do it. So we'll make that shit work. That's HKA USA. This is some tough, durable shit right here. And then of course, you know, the bands and the intros and the outros cut through gorgeous and by the gods. So, and then, you know what, I'm going to shout out Imbued Photography and Design for helping me out with these videos, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too good at that shit, obviously. So, really, until next time,